Good morning. This is Giovanni Gallucci, joined by Chloe Dawn and Rachel Donovan, and this is the Daily Trend Report.
Morning, Giovanni.
Morning, all.
Today, clean label food, where the category leader just got named in a billion-dollar lawsuit. Outdoor, where 92 million acres of federal land just got easier to hunt and fish. And content, where Instagram has quietly started taxing every brand still cross-posting from TikTok.
Big day. Where do we start?
Chloe, take it.
Kraft Heinz and PepsiCo got named in a $1 billion class action this month, filed in federal court in Wisconsin. The argument: ultra-processed foods are engineered for addictiveness on the tobacco industry playbook, with special focus on marketing to children. That's the second consumer lawsuit on UPFs this year.
So we are firmly in the tobacco moment for processed food.
We are. And what almost nobody is naming yet is what it does for the small operator. The category leader just got publicly accused of engineering their product to hook your kids. That's not a press release. That's a court filing.
Which means the polite version of clean label marketing is over.
Right. For 3 years, independent brands have been pitching themselves as the nice alternative. We use real fruit, organic cane sugar, additive language. In 2026, that positions you as a flavor preference, not a category alternative.
The receipts are sitting on the back of the other guy's box.
Free of charge. Maltodextrin, polysorbate 80, acesulfame potassium, sodium phosphate. Their own ingredient deck is your most powerful marketing asset, and it costs you nothing.
80% of Americans check processing before they buy. Only 29% think ultra-processed food can be healthy. 60% say packaged food can. So the framing wins or loses the sale.
That gap is the whole opportunity. Whoever owns the public vocabulary owns the category narrative for the next 5 years.
And the window is narrow. 6 to 12 months before the big guys reformulate and the differentiation gap shrinks. Look at prebiotic soda. The independents opened the white space, Pepsi and Coca-Cola walked right in.
If your brand has a short ingredient list and a founder who can talk on camera, this is the loudest week of the year. Stop being polite. 3 things you can actually do today. 1. Ship 1 ingredient comparison carousel this week, your label next to theirs. Names of the additives, by name. No editorial. Let the receipts talk.
2. Flip your copy from what you put in to what you didn't do. 0 high fructose corn syrup. 0 emulsifiers. 0 artificial colors. Lead with the negative space.
3. Pick one of their additives and shoot a 30-second explainer on what it actually does. Consumers are searching for vocabulary. Be the glossary. On May 27th, the Interior Department dropped a draft rule that flips the default on federal public lands. Instead of closed to hunting and fishing, unless specifically opened, more than 92 million acres of National Wildlife Refuge land will be open unless specifically closed.
That's the largest single access expansion in years.
107 refuges, 4 fish hatcheries. The comment window is 30 days from the Federal Register publication, so the window closes around June 26th.
And almost nobody in the brand space is talking about it yet.
That's the opportunity. Your customers are about to get hunting and fishing rights they didn't have last week. Most of them don't know it yet. The first brand into their inbox with a clear, useful, plain-spoken summary of what changed wins the trust position for the rest of the season.
This is a clean win for citizens. Access expanded. Land that was already public got easier to use. No hedging.
And the brand safety read is real. This is conservation coded, not partisan coded. It's about access for the existing hunting and fishing community on land that's already theirs.
So what do you actually ship?
A regional refuge primer, a map, a list of refuges newly opened in your customer base's region, a short video walking through what species are now in play, a primer on how to file a public comment if your audience wants the rule finalized,
Mountain West, Great Plains, Gulf Coast, Southeast. If you sell waders, blinds, optics, ammo, dog gear, fly tackle, or any vehicle upgear, This rule just expanded your map.
Outdoor consumers are starved for brands that act like advocates instead of vendors. This is a free chance to be useful before you ask them to buy something.
3 moves before we move on.
1. Ship a regional refuge primer this week. Names of the units, species, seasons. No politics, no editorial.
2. Include a 30-second walkthrough on how to file a public comment. The window closes around June 26th. Be the source.
3. Audit your customer email list by state. Send the primer to the regions where your buyers actually hunt and fish. Don't blast the whole list. Instagram quietly turned on something called an originality score this spring. The algorithm now detects recycled clips, watermarked TikTok cross-posts, and verbatim trend reuse. And it suppresses the reach of those posts. No notification, no flag, you just see lower views.
So my post once, repurpose everywhere workflow is now the problem.
It is the problem. For 3 years, that was the standard playbook. Shoot a reel, post it to TikTok, export from CapCut, upload the same file to Reels and YouTube Shorts. That workflow now functions as a demotion signal on at least 2 of those platforms.
Is it just Instagram doing this?
No, TikTok raised the completion rate threshold for broad distribution to roughly 70%, up from 50% in 2024. LinkedIn downweighted likes and made saves about 5 times more powerful. Every major surface is rewarding the same thing: depth that earns a quiet action.
So what counts as a quiet action?
A save, a rewatch, a DM share, especially the DM share. Instagram is weighting sends roughly 15 times the weight of a like. Likes barely move the needle anymore.
Which means the post has to earn the question, who am I going to send this to?
That's the whole test. If nobody in particular wants to forward your post, it isn't going to distribute, period.
What's the fix for a small brand running a one-person social team?
Kill the watermarked cross-post tomorrow. Shoot platform-native versions of the same story. Different hooks, different captions, different audio. The story is the same. The asset is not.
And design every post for the send button, not the heart button.
3 things from this one. 1. Audit your last 30 posts. Mark which were native originals and which were cross-posted. If more than half came from another platform, you're paying to train Instagram to bury you.
2. Write a send this to line into the audio script, not the caption. The platform reads what's said, not what's typed underneath.
3. Pick one platform per quarter to obsess over. Don't try to fix Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn the same week. Pick the one your buyer actually lives on.
If you're running a small brand and the originality tax just hits you between the eyes, that's what gallucci net does. Short-form video, carousels, articles, the whole platform-native stack, built so the algorithm rewards the work instead of burying it. I can build it for one channel or the whole pipeline. Find me at gallucci.net or DM at gallucci.net on Instagram or LinkedIn. Talk tomorrow.